Hey Vibe team, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2017. I knew we'd make it. It was a little rough there for a second, but we're here. Thank you so much for those of you who woke up early or got out here on New Year's Day. I know that it's been a crazy couple of weeks, a couple of months really for us, and it's going to be good to get back to our normal routine. Kinda. This Sunday we're going back to our normal 3-service format. The service times are the same. There's only one alteration that we're doing to accommodate for the MC expo that's going on. We want the parents of our kids to be as enabled as possible to be able to go to the MC expo to get some lunch, to talk to people about small groups and sign up for them. So as an option for them, they can come right after service is over to pick up their kids, or we're gonna accommodate that by extending our service maybe another 15 minutes or so at the end. And the way we're going to do that is this. We're going to start our service with the large group lesson when we would normally do our games. But we're going to start with the large group lesson, then we're going to go into our small groups for another half hour, and then we're going to end with the large group games, and we're just going to keep going with those until all the kids are picked up. Some of the kids will get picked up right when the service is over, other ones 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, but we'll just call them out of the games as they get picked up. I promise next week we'll be back to totally normal. But I've heard it said that kids actually respond well at this age to when things get mixed up and it stays fresh and they just think it's cool. So we're gonna go with that. I wanted to share with you guys something that was sent to me Sunday evening by one of the parents in Vibe. And it says this. He says, "Hey Weber, I just wanted to let you know that God used you today during small group time with Justin, who's one of our 5th and 6th kids. He was joyous and even triumphant when I picked him up. It seems he received a revelation that the devil, though real, is powerless against God. Previously, Justin was harassed by lies that he was not a real Christian and that God is not real, which caused him much grief. So this could be a huge deliverance for him. Yay." And I just want to encourage you because I know that from week to week, a lot of times you might wonder if the things you're saying, if the things you're trying to teach these kids are actually getting through. And I promise you, whether you see it right now, whether you get emails like this all the time or not, God will use the words that you deliver to these kids to change who they are from the inside out. That's the truth. I know that to be true. And I just want to encourage you because there's way more stories like this that are coming in the future. It's going to be great. This week is really exciting for me. I'm really amped up about these leader guides. I've been challenged to start producing these things for you, and it's been a joy for me to really crawl through Scripture and just try to just wring as much truth out of it as possible. These are not commentaries that I'm sending you. They're not just, I don't put myself in any position like some theologian or in some kind of theological authority about things like this. All I'm doing is I'm just writing out the things that I'm seeing in these passages in the hopes that you'll read what I've written and pursue these things yourself and look into these passages and go even farther than I have. There's a lot of you that are way smarter than me, and I know that you can pull things out of these passages I would never know. But these leader guides, these studies are more so for your growth than they are for your information. You can walk into a Sunday and you can teach first graders pretty simple things about the Bible. But my job, a big part of my job, is to see that you guys grow too. So let's do that. This week is pretty cool. We're looking at Jesus. When he was visiting Simon, he healed his mother-in-law. And the truth that we pull out of this is simple. Okay, first, what this teaches us about Christ is that he simultaneously demonstrates his absolute authority over his creation while acting in a very personal way by putting his hands on one person at a time, just the way he saves us one person at a time. And what that means for us is that he, as much power as he wielded to heal people and to work miracles, he wields an even greater power in our lives to help us overcome the scourge of sin in our lives. He delivers us into eternity and he gives us hope until then. It's a very simple message this week, but again, I just want to encourage you guys, what we're doing in Vibe is just epic for these kids. And I thank you for it. I love you, and I'll see you Sunday.